BENFEI USB-C 71 multifunctional hub, 100 watts of power in, 160 megabyte per second on SD/TF cards to 5 gigabytes per second on USB 3 and 4K 60 Hz. Now I did get sent this hub just to let you guys know, but to be honest with you, I nearly bought one of these anyways. So they reached out and said, do you want to try anything? I haven't been paid for the review. The thoughts are all my own and just got sent it. But yeah, we've had a look at BENFEI products before and I've quite liked them, so I wanted to try this. I'm looking for something like this because on a modern like MacBook, the I/O is terrible. On my MacBook Pro, I have 2 USB-C ports. I can use one for power and maybe one for something else, and that is it. But this is going to help with that. So we'll have a look at the spec first before I show you the device. It's a USB-C input, 1 HDMI, 3 USB A's, 1 SD, 1 TF, 1 USB-C input. The HDMI can apparently do up to, it can do 4K at 60 Hz, USB speed up to 5 gig as we said. The power supply does not support data or video streaming, it just seems like it's just strictly for power, but we have an HDMI, so that's not really an issue. There's our card reader slot and the different things it supports, so it supports like SD, micro SD, and it's compatible with, you know, all the popular ones there. This thing is about 14 to 18 pounds, depends on the day you see it on Amazon. Comes in a few different colors. We have the grey one and we'll have a look at it now. So it does also come with a storage bag, which is, you know, it's a storage bag. This is the device itself. It's got that nice like aluminum Apple-esque finish. I think it looks really nice for a MacBook. I'd have liked one in a lighter silver, but it still looks quite nice. It feels nice. Solid metal case. There's our Type-C. It's a long enough cable, you don't need it too long. And on this side we have our HDMI, and then on this side we have a light to show that there's power to the device. We have our Type-C in for power and 1, 2, 3 USBs along with our SD and micro SD, and on the bottom we also have the information as well. So let's grab a couple of USB sticks and see this thing actually populated. So we have our 3 USB sticks in. We also have a micro SD card here as well. We'll plug that in. And we also have an SD card here for fun. So there is all the ports filled. So you got 5 ports there. One of the things with USB drives, especially using like USB drives, typically have like a casing and it's a little bit thicker. Not too much of an issue here, this selection, but as you can see, at some points they do touch a little bit. Something to consider. Let's plug it into the computer and have a look. So there is a bit of mess on my desk, but either way, we have our hub here. This is my MacBook, and we'll plug everything in. I've also got HDMI here for a monitor that you can't see at the moment, but it's here, along with the power cable for the MacBook as well. So we're just here on the desktop. If we plug in the hub, it doesn't need to be powered, it just simply, you know, plug it in. There's the light on inside, and as you see on the screen, and there you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One thing about this is they don't all show up as the order as they show up on there, but they are all still there. So there's our Lexar one at the top. I think this ESD one is that one. Untitled or No Name. No Name is the SD card, and Untitled 2 I think is that one there. So on this end we can also plug in our Type-C. So this is our Type-C MacBook charger. We plug that in. There we go, you can hear that it's gone into charging mode. And if we plug in our HDMI, it's a little bit of a funny angle just because I'm showing you on here, and you can see our monitor is now come on as well. So overall this is a very comprehensive USB hub, and something that it really is the one dongle that you need. You don't need multiple dongles with this. This pretty much does what most people need, and it does it in a nice package at an affordable price. I think it's pretty good. I've been using it since I got it, had it for a couple of weeks. You don't realize, especially I like to tinker a lot. I'm always plugging different things in and wanting to do different things. You don't realize how limiting having limited I/O on your laptop is. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.